techniques you can play when it comes to metal riffs, and this is one of my favorites, is the galloping technique. It's a really quick, snappy, alternate picking technique. That's really all it is. And I've got 3 riffs that I want you to play. It's going to make you better at this technique. Now, real quick, what is galloping? So, first of all, we're going to be palm muting. This is probably the most important part of that. We're adding some palm muting here. You want a tight palm mute. I know I talk about this a lot when it comes to palm muting, and I say don't palm mute too hard because you're going to bend the strings out of tune, but you still want a nice and tight palm mute because you're playing a lot faster with the alternate picking. So the second part to this is the alternate picking, and the gallop is just a 1-2-3, a very snappy 1-2-3. It's a down, up, down, just like this. The other thing is the timing that you notice, and this is what makes it the gallop. So your alternate picking, 1-2-3, there's a slight timing difference after that last note. So there's kind of like almost like a pause in between. Listen to this one more time. You hear that 1-2-3, kind of like a pause, 1-2-3, another pause. So there's a little space in between. So that's kind of what makes it the gallop. It sounds like, well, you know, these demon bulls are like galloping after you or something's chasing you. This is the first riff that I want you to practice. Now, what you heard was more than the gallop, and I want to make this point. I think it's important to incorporate other things in with any technique that you're practicing. I mean, you can practice technique, just go back and forth with galloping, but that's not really in context. That's not really the riff. So I want you to practice this right out of the gate, which is why I'm giving you these riffs. I want you to practice this technique in context as if you're playing a real riff, because that's what we're doing. So you'll notice that I'm galloping 1-2-3, but then I throw in 2 additional down picking, downstrokes right after that. So this is the theme of this riff. So we go back and forth with that. The gallop followed by 2 downstrokes. So it's the down, up, down, that's your gallop, then down, down, the 2 additional downstrokes. And we just repeat that a few times like this. That very last piece, we go to the F power chord. So you'll notice is the gallop, 1-2-3, down, up, down, followed by the 2 downstrokes. But when we get to the tail end of that, we do the gallop, but instead of doing the 2 additional downstrokes, we fill that spot with the F power chord instead. So we can go through this together a few times. What I will say before we go to the next riff is don't worry about speed so much right now. Just get the technique down, get it tight, get the riff down, and then you can gradually increase the speed, and it'll be a lot easier if you do it that way. You know, start slow at first and then just gradually increase the speed as you go. Riff number 2. So this is going to sound just like what we just played, but it's actually different, and here it is. Again, sounds the same, but it's actually not. What we're doing here is we're reversing where we place the 2 additional downstrokes and the gallop. So instead of the gallop followed by 2 downstrokes, we're doing 2 downstrokes, then the gallop. So we're doing 1-2 downstrokes, then the 1-2-3 gallop. So you could start out slow with this. And of course, at the end, we throw in that F power chord. You can throw in different power chords if you want to break out of that box. I'm just keeping things simple for now. So let's go through this riff. So again, 2 downstrokes, then the gallop. And we do that a few times. And of course, that last part where we do the 2 downstrokes, where we would go to the gallop, we just throw the F power chord in at the end. Now you might have found that a little tricky because riff number 1 was the gallop followed by the 2 downstrokes, but then we reverse it. So where your hand got used to a certain pattern there, we broke that pattern with that second riff, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. I did that intentionally because as you practice these gallops and throwing in these downstrokes with it, man, you start to get a lot faster and a lot better by mixing things up. So practice those 2 riffs before we go to this next riff here, which is the 3rd and final riff. Let's do it right now. Okay, a little bit different. What we're doing is stepping away from starting, of course, with the lowest note possible. A lot of times we like to gallop on that open E string because it's heavy and it sounds cool, but here we're starting out actually on a fretted note on the A string. Now, the frets we're playing here, we're going to gallop 6, 5, and 2. Kind of a wicked little sound there with those notes, right? So yeah, 6, 5, and 2, frets 6, 5, and 2, those are the notes that we're going to gallop. Everything after that is just a little single note riff, and then we end with the E power chord. So here's what we're doing. Again, this is going to be a little bit of a twist because you're used to adding the downstrokes with the gallop like we did the first 2 riffs, but now we're just straight up galloping on these few notes here. So once again. And that little riff that we play at the end is pretty simple. After we gallop that 2nd fret of the A string, we just go 2, 3, 2, then 3rd fret on the E string, then the power chord. So if we put all that together, we'll play it together, it's going to sound like this. And of course, you could speed that up a little bit as you get better at this, okay? Now I've got some more riffs for you to practice in my free Metal Riffs and Licks Ultimate Metal Guitar Practice Guide. So make sure you download a copy of that if you don't have that yet. Now if you've got Metal Riffs and Licks, you've been watching my channel for quite some time now. Thank you, by the way. But do check out my actual guitar academy called the Jason Stallworth Guitar Academy. Real quick, before we head out here, you might say, well, Jason, what inspired you to do this video? Well, obviously galloping, because galloping is cool, but I saw some cool bands recently. I saw the Testament show with Overkill and Destruction. This is their Thrash of Titans tour. Again, this is here in St. Pete, Florida. We're in the Tampa, Seffner to be exact. Going to metal concerts, it inspires you. You hear these bands live, and of course, these thrash metal bands who have been around for like decades and decades, like what, 40-something years. But it was just a cool show, and just seeing these bands live, seeing, again, Destruction, Overkill, and Testament, it's just really inspiring to pick up your guitar. So, yeah, that was part of the inspiration for doing this video on the galloping here, because there's a lot of galloping in those bands. But yeah, let me know in the comments what your favorite riff was out of the 3 that you just played today. And I want you to go back through this video and practice these. I've got timestamps as well in the video where each of these riffs start, where the lesson starts, and then the actual riff itself when you and I are playing together. So yeah, go back through these and practice these. And what I want you to do after that is add your own notes to it. For example, that very first riff that we played, this one right here, try adding another power chord to that. Maybe try this. As you play these riffs, you'll start to hear some other things, some other notes, some other chords. always go with that. You know, part of my job on here is not just to share stuff like this with you. Yeah, I want you to get the technique down, practice these riffs, but the main thing I want you to do is focus on developing your own style. I say this on practically every video I put out there because it's so important that you do that. Music is not just learning someone else's riff. It's expressing what you have inside onto this fretboard. So as you hear things, as you go through this, as you hear things in your head, start figuring out what's in your head. Start figuring out how to put that right here on the fretboard. So yeah, leave me your favorite riff that you're not only going to practice, but also expand on as you go through these. And as always, keep it metal and keep playing music.